Hey guys, here playing with Palana Foods, trying out the new card, Sandburg. So this is a fun little card with a unique effect. If you have at least $10, then all your ice gets +1 strength for every $5 you have. That's really like a lot. It's a huge amount of plus strength for Palana. If you get to 20, 30 credits, then 30 credits is +6 to every ice you have on the board. So that's going to give you a lot of resistance to parasites. If they're using pumpable breakers, it can tax them out pretty early. The trouble is that you got to put it somewhere, and that can be a sticking point for sure. It is 0 and 4, but criminals are going to security test on you all the time. It's going to be not that exciting. We're going to see Gabe or Leela come out. Turn 1 rebirth is very good. Ian Sterling. Oh baby, this is going to be a party. Supplier comes down, Underworld contacts. Yeah. So I was talking a while ago about the potential for a slower meta, and if we get to a slower meta, then Ian Sterling is definitely in play. Because normally you want to rush at a Nisei or a sales team to get that early tempo advantage, but might not be going to happen this game. The sources come down, we're going to see extra advancement on all our ice. Wow. Interesting. We are unfortunately getting pretty flooded. We have 9 gen in the deck, already seeing 3 of them. But we'll hope for Jackson to come save us. Scoring this as a 6 advance, it's going to be pretty difficult. Councilman. I think I'll bring this up. There's no point in canceling it now. I don't want him to cancel it later. So this is a fun little card. We're getting +$1 for basically everything we do. He's so poor, I'm just put the Sandburg out naked. The main use, we've got some little messaging in here, so we can play that, recur it all the time for plus money. Can be punishable against security testing, but whoa! Have not seen this card in a while. That's because it's not very good. But we'll see what he can do with it. So the idea is you can run HQ, and then you can blow up the rezzed Caprice. So that's kind of the sticky point. If the Caprice is not rezzed for whatever reason, then this does nothing. So you have to run HQ and spend 2 clicks, and then you can run the remote with the Caprice gone. So that's a tall order. The card concept is cool, but like the power level is pretty weak. So we're going to see power tap. Probably meaning that security Nexus is in there as a breaker. Interesting times ahead for sure. So I want to get this sales team out. We are going to start feeding him his identity ability, which I don't want to do. But I don't know if we can really avoid doing so. With them, oh, Tenez are in our hand already, so we could reset our hand here. See if he wants to stop us from fixing our hand up. No, he doesn't. Excellent. So I'm happy to draw 4 here. Get our hand looking much better. And now we've got some more money. Still have a food that we can use. All right, let's double advance. So stack sentry is good for us against this mongoose. But this turn I think we're just going to play Caprice to HQ. Defend against the Smith & Wesson attack. And if we can triple advance next turn, we'll get rid of the source. We'll be happy campers. His link is building, but we don't have any tracers, so he won't get direct benefit of it, only as far as the Nexus comes out. Yeah, he's going to get a lot of money when the trace is initiated. Subliminal for extra $1, pretty great. That was actually the perfect draw because we didn't have to discard a card. So we've whiffed the source now. That's good. Get that out of the way. And now the race is on. So if he gets the Nexus down, he can just do a trace to bypass an ice, and it won't matter that it's got 1,000,000 strength. So he's almost subverting what we want to do with our deck. But his setup is also distinctly slow. He might have a second copy of the source, so I'm going to try... I don't think he wants to cancel this one either. There's not really a benefit. So with the cancel, he can to res my Caprice when he comes in at it. I'm not convinced that he can beat double sentry or triple sentry really with the Chimera. So I'm hoping this Caprice won't have to be used at all. Maybe the better question is, should we be using the... Oh, I should have played Subliminal. That's why I installed this. Oh well, this is fine. See if he cancels this one here. I'm happy for him to burn his Councilman. Okay. So rezzing this probably is neither here nor there. I don't think it helps to let him know what this ice is. He shouldn't have blackmail or anything that would we want this res later, so I'm going to let it go. Gonna lose our Caprice here, but we have whiffed the... And we'll shuffle away. So we'll probably see Political Operative come down, but we're not relying on it anyway. We're relying more on a triple sentry stack against the Mongoose. So we'll res this. We get 2 hours back because of our stock exchange. That's pretty exciting. I like the feeling of value you get here. You get $2 back again. Now he's going to have to pump to deal with this. His money is pretty unlimited, but this will still slow him down. Will he come into a second sentry? So he's got 1 click left, but we'll still res this, really. We pick sentry, he's out. And it's even free because he's refund us by $2 for this. So fun times with the Indian Union Stock Exchange. So let's think about our next turn. Definitely want to play the Subliminal. But are we in a rush to score this food out? Or do we want to... Interns back onto HQ to avoid Siphons from wrecking us. Do Siphons wreck us? They don't necessarily wreck us. I think I'll try just double advance and cover with a little weak ice. It doesn't stop him, but it will again tax him thanks to our Sandburg giving everything a pretty good strength boost. This will turn the cheapest of ice into quite an annoying thing. Surprised he hasn't come to trash this first, actually. That's probably what I would do, is come kill this as the first thing to do. So then it comes back. Oh, baby. Yeah, before the next source comes out, we'll score a food. Don't think there's any point waiting, because we'll just jam the second food and we'll go to 8 points if we have to. Is he gonna siphon us? He's getting a lot of value off the supplier, honestly. But I don't know that it's gonna help him. So just jam, install double advance. Can he beat it? He needs second Mongoose and then an inside job, of which he's already played 2 inside jobs. I don't think he can beat this. His plan is to like go for a very strong late game, but I think we're gonna be fast enough to just race him there. His money's out of control, but he's using this Mongoose, which I don't think you want to use. I think you want to use like a Femme Fatale instead. Well, I don't know. They both have their uses, but I think he can afford Femme Fatale by the late game. This is always a bit dicey till you have two of them, because you're like, well, is the next heist a Sentry? If it is, it's like the worst thing to get surprised by. Like, had he not inside job this and just run broken with the Mongoose, then the Cobra would have probably ended the game for him. I don't think he can come back from losing his Gordian Blade. Or for that matter, losing his Corroder. He might have a Breach. So he's got to be a Nexus. He's drawn like so many cards. I think he should have maybe used the Hopper earlier to try to find what he needed. I know it put his link down, but yeah. What was his plan with his source, I'm curious? Paper tripping. Okay, interesting. I guess that is 4 cheaper than doing it the other way. Feedback filter. Huh. Well, Sandburg did the trick. It kept him from doing too much while we were scoring out. And the little bit of tax, I think, did hurt him. He couldn't put his Nexus down. Was a bit too slow in the draw. You can make a ton of money if these live, because like each econ operation is plus $2. Pretty exciting. I'll see if he has his Nexus. Oh, he's left the game. He must though, but if you have Nexus, then he's also playing a lot of breakers for that. Maybe trying to do too many things at once. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for